Good afternoon, guys. Feel free to start off if anybody's got any questions.
Yeah, Jeff, was just wondering if you could talk about a Leafs game today, career high in scoring for her, and kind of just how much she's improved this season.
Well, yeah, she played outstanding. I mean, what a stat line for her: 23, 7, 5 assists, and more importantly, the way she battled down low with Kyle. I mean, it was a physical game down low, and she really did a great job of trying to hold her ground, making it as difficult as she could for her to score, and then he rebounded the ball really, really well for us.
Jeff, on Saturday or Sunday, rather, you mentioned obviously you didn't want the team to get too comfortable or to get too confident with the way that Miami played you guys in that first half. How much can you use that as an example of just further illustrating that message?
Well, I mean, I think they understand it. I mean, I talked to them very nicely at halftime. I actually was concerned after our shoot around today. We did not have a good shoot around. We weren't focused. Just we weren't very purposeful with what we were doing. We were out here and shoot around. We basically got through our time, but we didn't get better and we did not prepare. And that's exactly the way it looked here today. But, you know, as you go through a season, sometimes you got to figure out a way to win games that you don't play well. And this was definitely one of those.
Hey, Jeff, backing out bigger picture, there was some discussion of like the ACC not doing as well in non-conference and whatever. Now that we're in conference play, a lot of the people that were picked near the top have kind of shaken out there as we're getting going. Do you have any thoughts on kind of what non-conference did rolling into this, or just kind of what you expected with ACC play starting?
Well, we ended up with 1-3, I think, in Power Four games. A 2-point loss to South Carolina at home, a really good game, a 10-point loss. It ended up being 10 against Kentucky. So I thought we competed and played well. We had a really nice win over Tennessee. I think part of it is our league, our teams have played people. And I think when you look at our schedule, I think and others in our schedule, in our league, Duke, we're playing good teams. We're playing ranked opponents. So, but unfortunately, we didn't come out on top on all of them.
If you talked about Aleph there, but even Amari in the fourth quarter, how nice is that to have that balance to where, like you talked about before, it's not just one player, but you can kind of spread it around and have different people step up.
Well, that's what's made us so good. I mean, we the first half we're down 2, and I thought we played extremely poor. But Mac goes 3 for 4 in that first half. E goes 3 for 6. Raina goes 2 for 4. So we had and Amari's 1 for 5. I mean, just wasn't even a factor out there. Todd struggled from the field, although she had 4 assists for us. So, that first half, nobody really played well. And then when we would get it, I think we got it to 6 in the first, in or 5 in the second quarter, starting the second quarter, and then we'd foul, and then we'd turn it over. Just silly things where we were self-imploding. So those are things that we're able to sit down and show them what we have to do a better job. When we get a 5-point lead, we got to get it to 7. We got to get it to 10 instead of self-inflicting with turnovers, just ones that we're not thinking on. We're just being really sloppy. I appreciate you. If there's no other questions.
I got one last one for you, Jeff. You guys have won, I think, 8 in a row now. And 11 of your last 12 or something like that. What do you think has kind of just clicked for y'all lately, where you've been able to kind of string together a bunch of really impressive wins and start ACC play off undefeated?
Well, I think it's the way we're passing the basketball. In the second half, we had 12 assists to 6 turnovers. You know, in the first half, it was 10 assists to 9 turnovers. When we pass the ball and we're unselfish, we've got 6 or 7 kids that can make open shots that you have to guard. And when we do that, then, you know, we can spread the floor. We can put pressure on you. And that's why I think we're having success. Now, when we get the basketball and we start holding it and it becomes stagnant, it's not good. That we do not play well and we do not look good. So those are just a few things. We have to continue to play unselfish. And then we've got to make sure that everyone understands it takes our entire team for us to play well.
Thanks,
Just
Jeff.
going off of that, Jeff, you mentioned Taj. How much has she kind of embraced a non-scoring role? I mean, she had quite a few assists today. It just seemed like, you know, even some rebounds there. But how much has she just embraced other sides of basketball right now?
I think that's what's turning her into the player that I really think she can be. She can impact the game even if she's not shooting great. Okay, and those are things that I'm trying to get her to understand, because players want to score. Every player wants to score. I know that, but it's like, okay, when the ball's not going in the basket, can you still have an impact? She took some shots there starting the third quarter that were great shots. We put some pressure on the defense by coming off the ball screen. She missed, but then because the help had to step up, we get the offensive rebound twice and score. Those are the things that I want to make sure that she sees, Skylar sees, Raina sees, even Amari. If you're taking good shots because we're putting pressure on the defense, normally it's going to create an opportunity for us to get an offensive board. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Hope to
Thanks,
see you
Jeff.
Sunday. Okay.
Thanks.
Take care. Bye-bye.